In this video, let's talk about databases. Let's say you want to import WordPress into your Ispmanager. One thing you'll have to do is you'll have to create a database. Let's come here under databases. Some of these were automatically created in the last tutorials that we did. So I'm going to create a database. Let's give the database a name. I'm just going to call it DB. And then you can choose the MySQL server. But right now we only have this one. And then of course the encoding, we're going to use the default, but you can change the encoding right there. User, you can create a new user, or you can use an existing user. If you want to create a new user, leave it at create a new user. So I'll just call it DB00. So the password, I will generate a password. I will generate a password. Once you've added all the details for your database user, you can create the database. That's our DB. You can just click on that pencil icon. You want to change the database name, you can do that. Or you can select it, click there to edit the database name, cancel. If you want to edit your database users, just come here under users. And you can see I do have this DB user because I'm the one who created it. I can edit details about this user, the access permissions, and so on. So if you want to change the password, just come in here, give it a new password, click on save. So I'm just going to click on save and leave it as it is. And if you don't need the user, you can delete the user. Okay, let's go back to the database. If you want to back up the database and download it, you can come here under dump. You can import or export. Let's say I want to export. It will export the database. If you want to import as well, you can click there on import. Choose a file from your computer, from a remote server, or a file on this server. You can just select it here. So maybe you upload the file via FTP. You can come in here and select the file. So I'm going to go back to local file. I don't want to import any database, so I'm just going to cancel, but that's something you can do there. Come here under users. For this user, you can just log in directly. You click on Ispmanager. So there you go. If you just give it time, it's going to log you in and you can view your databases. So you can see this user has access to this database. There's nothing in the database. In this video, you've seen how you can work with databases in Ispmanager. You've seen how you can create a database. The database will come with the user. You can edit the name of the database. Maybe you migrate your website from somewhere else and you want to use a different name for your DB. You can change the database name. Once you do so, just click that to confirm the change. You can also access Ispmanager from this side. Just come here and you're going to see the other options here. So just go to database web interface and that will log you into Ispmanager. If you want to work with users, come here under users and you'll see the users that you currently have. If you forget a password for a user, so you can just click there to edit, change the password. You can also change permissions, save, and that's it. All right, that's it for this video. You've seen how to work with databases and database users in Ispmanager.